Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm filming another outside video because a lot of you guys really liked it and said that I was transporting you to the fall vibes. I don't know what I'm doing here, but we're working with it. I'm also kind of filming another coffee chat video like I did my last upload. But yeah, I love filming videos like this, and I love filming videos that you guys request, and I make a whole list. I have my notebook right here. Anytime you've left me a video suggestion or anything, it goes into this notebook. I'm very old school in a lot of ways where I have to write things down. So I have a whole list on video ideas that subscribers want to see. And so one of them was, you guys want to know how I got my life together. I think it's really interesting because maybe because I'm me and I'm like living my life, I don't know, but I don't always think I have my life together. In fact, a lot of times, if we're being honest, I think that there's so much more I could be doing. But it hit me a couple days ago that I am doing pretty good and I'm proud of myself, and I want to share tips that have helped me get my life together. So the first thing that I started doing that I really think helped me get my life together is I started saying, okay, I'm going to make my 5 priorities every single day. So these are the 5 things I have to do, and they have to get done. For me, this is gonna be different for you and for me and you know, whatever, but for me, it's I have to film, I have to edit, I might have a brand call, I might have a Zoom call, I might have to get things together for my jewelry Instagram and for the Etsy site. So that's kind of like my day to day, and those are things that I have to do. I do break it up in the week, like today, for example, is a film day, and then tomorrow is actually going to be an editing day. So I do break it up, but I break it down into 5 priorities. And the reason being is because I realized that if you just say like, oh, tomorrow I want to work on my hobby and, you know, turn it into my passion into a career, or I really want to work out, if you don't write down the top 5 things that you want to do, you're most likely not going to do them. Or you're just going to think I don't have time, or you're going to think I have way too much to do. Kind of funny, but when I actually started planning like this, I realized that I had a lot more time on my hands, and I was able to get through the top priority things, the 5 things that were going to dramatically change my life. We're gonna get into this in the next tip, but I think sometimes people focus on the wrong things and then wonder why each year they're not making a progression and why each year it might look like the last year. And it's because sometimes people will focus on the busy work but then won't focus on the creation. You can apply that to anything, whether it's in school or your career or even working out, or say you want to lose weight. You know, an example for that is you could be prioritizing looking up what you need to do but not doing it. Sometimes you just need to do the damn thing. And I actually realized that with this planning like this and making my top priority, it got me to focus on the things that were going to change my life. So yes, it's great to organize your closet from time to time. Yes, it's great to do the dishes and clean your house and all of that. But if there is something that you need to do that's actually going to change your life, then sometimes those things, sometimes the busy work needs to be put on pause or done after hours. 5 priorities, and then I have over here, which are like my 3 non-negotiables. So usually my non-negotiables, and I have them written down, are spending quality time with my daughter. So I do have a newborn, Violet. So spending quality time with her, that's a non-negotiable. That's happening every single day. The second thing is my 10 a.m. workout. My daughter takes her naps at 10 a.m. Those are her longest naps, and I feel I can work out, I can make my shake, I can listen to a podcast, and I can really center myself so that I could be the best mom, so that I could be the best Sam on YouTube for you guys, so that I could just be the best for me. I really need that 10 a.m. workout. And then I have quality time with my husband and dogs. So as you can see, it's more personal things in my non-negotiable, but I do think when you write down my top 5 priorities and my 3 non-negotiables, that's when everything sort of balances. Because a lot of us, and it's part of our society too, can be like workaholics, and that is not sustainable. You do burn yourself out, you're not overall happy, and if you can't sustain that lifestyle, then you're not gonna be able to keep up that productivity, you're not gonna be able to keep up that work. So really, my biggest tip is to create your 5 priorities. Those are the things you need to do every single day, but then you also need to create your 3 non-negotiables, and those are things that are good for you, they're good for your mental health. So my second tip that helped me drastically change my life is to find ways to cut corners, find ways to make your life easier. And I have a few different things that I like to do. So this tip, actually, I have a few different tips. The first is I do have help with my YouTube channel. That is just, like I said, going back to tip number 1, when things weren't sustainable, it's not sustainable for me to do every aspect of YouTube on my own. There's just not enough hours in the day. And I do want to spend quality time just not working sometimes, and getting to be with my family like I am here in New York. And so just having that help is really helpful. And I think a lot of business owners or people that work for themselves, that's like the last thing that they do is seek help, because they're like, no, I could do it. And sometimes it could be scary letting somebody in, and whatever the case may be. But I found that it's really helped me, and I can sort of do the things that I'm the best at, which is filming, creating content, editing. I do like to edit my videos. Besides that, I have help with everything else. And you have to look at it like this: you're buying time. When you start realizing, okay, having an assistant, or having somebody help me clean my house, or having somebody organize for me, or even things like taking an Uber so that I can do emails in the back seat, stuff like that, you have to realize that yes, you might have to put money into certain things, but you're buying time. You know, hiring an accountant or hiring a business manager, whatever the case may be, you have to realize that when you get to a certain point, you can't do everything yourself. If I could do things that make my life easier so that I can have more time with my daughter, or so that I have time to actually work out in the morning, or spend time with my husband and we cuddle on the couch with the dogs and the baby, then I want to do that. Another thing I do to cut corners is I order groceries. You guys know I'm obsessed with ordering groceries, and today's video is actually in collaboration with Thrive Market. I've talked about Thrive Market so many times on my channel for years. Before I started working with them, I was actually a customer spending my own money on Thrive. Literally obsessed. I've gotten everybody in my family into Thrive, and they all have Thrive membership. And if you're unfamiliar with Thrive Market, it's an online retail store, and they have things from groceries to baby products to household products. And it's just an easy way to shop too, because you can shop by category. So you can put in vegan products and everything that's vegan will come up. You can put in dairy free, which I'm currently trying dairy free. You can put in keto, paleo, vegetarian, non-GMO, anything, and then search the site like that. Again, you're buying time. You like, why would you want to go to the grocery store and look up like, okay, is this dairy free? Okay, is this? I literally hate the grocery store. So I actually got a delivery while I'm here at my mom's. I always like my Thrive Market haul, so I think I'm gonna just include that in today's video as well. First thing that I got was, this is actually a new product, something I never tried before, coconut oil, and this is liquid. It says it's great for cooking, smoothies, salads, and coffee. You guys know I'm doing the Fab 4 smoothie, the Jessica Alba smoothie, where you add protein, greens, fiber, and fat. And if you're adding coconut oil to your blender, because sometimes it doesn't blend right, so I wanted to get a liquid. And then I also got bone broth. So this is bare bones bone broth from grass-fed beef. Bone broth is one of those things, if you know, you know. It's great for gut health. If you're really into gut health like I am, then you want to get into bone broth. Okay, so the next thing I got are milked walnuts unsweetened, and by this brand in particular. And the reason why I want to start buying this brand again is because a lot of you guys know I am breastfeeding Violet, and I switched to mostly dairy free. Then I was listening to a podcast and they were saying some of the gums in almond milks and these non-dairy milks can also bother your babies when you're breastfeeding. So I was like, oh no, I need to start making my own almond milk or my own nut milk, which I am gonna do when I go home now while I'm on vacation and on my little fall vacation. Just kind of want to like relax and take in the sights and all of that. This brand, I remember I used to buy this, is just filtered water and walnuts. So there's no gums in this. Okay, so I used to be obsessed with things like this, especially when I was doing keto. And I love like nut butters that you can like squeeze in your mouth, or you could just like, you know, pop them in a smoothie, or you could bring them on the go. This one is paleo, and it's the 7 nut and seed butter. I just thought it was so interesting. It's cashews, almonds, Brazil nuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, pumpkin, hazelnut, and Celtic sea salt. And if you know, you know, I am obsessed with Celtic sea salt. Is also something new I'm trying, which is golden turmeric wrapped cashews. It says air roasted with natural skin. The last thing I want to talk about in my haul is raw cashew butter. So this is also great for my smoothies, great for toast. And this brand in particular, oh my god, they have a healthy Nutella spread on Thrive's website that is, I think it's actually keto. It's made with MCT oil and cacao powder. Oh my gosh, it is like, it's at my house. I don't have it here at my mom's. It is so good. It's probably one of my favorite things on Thrive's website right now, but I want to try the raw cashew butter. So that's everything that I got from Thrive. All of the prices are below retail value, so you'll actually find some of your favorite things more affordable on Thrive Market's website. So they actually have 2 different membership options. The first is a 1-month membership. If you just want to try it out, it's $9.95 a month, and the second membership is a 12-month membership. That's the one that I do, and it comes to $5 a month. And when you choose the 1-year membership, you guys will actually get a free gift up to $24 value when you join today. So I'll have all of that linked down below. And the last way that I changed my life, the third way that I really kind of got myself together, and this one is actually huge, and I don't know if people talk about this, but my husband read the book The Richest Man in Babylon, and one of the things he took from the book is that you need to be saving every single month, which we all know, you know, save your money, but it's kind of like when you set a goal, if it's not specific enough, then you're probably not going to do it. So my husband read this book and it changed our lives. It said to at least save 10% of your income. So every single month I started saving 10%. Started shopping on Thrive Market because I could save a few bucks on my groceries and all the healthy supplements that I love. Like, you'll just find ways to save money if you are actively trying to save. I ended up really growing my savings account. Now, it wasn't because I significantly made more money that year than the year before. It was truly because I focused on a specific amount. Okay, I need to save 10% of how much I make every single month. After I started saving at minimum 10%, some months I was able to save 30, some months I was only able to save 10, but I made it a goal every month, pay my savings account like paying a bill. And this changed my life because at the end of the year, I had this really big savings account. I saved more than I ever had in my life, and like I said, it wasn't because I made more, it was just because I focused on saving that. When you have a savings account, you have options. You can invest, and you can buy real estate, and you can buy a stock portfolio, and you could do so many more things when you have the money to do it. There's the saying, it goes, it takes money to make money. So a lot of people know that I like to invest, and they'll say, how do you get started with that, or how do you do that? And you truly can't do that unless you have a starting, like a little nest egg that you can use to invest, because you have to be okay with parting with that money for a little bit when you're investing in real estate or when you're investing in the stock market. It's not something you could necessarily get back right away. Like I said, it gave me more options, it gave me financial security. It's just one of those tips that truly does work. If you focus on saving, you will save. If you have a tangible number, a number that you can say, okay, this is how much I want to save, you'll do it. If you say to yourself, yeah, every year or every month I should be saving, do you really think you're going to? I know that I wasn't. I'd save a little, but I know that it wasn't like a goal or a challenge. And that's the other thing, it's kind of fun. It's like watching it grow gets exciting, and it's fun. But yeah, I think that that's definitely a lesson that I learned in my 20s, is getting my finances right and just living debt free. To me, that's like such a huge thing in getting your life together, is just, you don't have to know everything about finance, you don't have to know everything about investing or anything like that. Take it slow, but if you have the money, it will just give you this sense of security. That is everything I want to talk about in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something. Comment down below which tip was your favorite out of everything I mentioned. I'd love to know what you want to implement in your life so that you can change your life and get your stuff together. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.